Hello. So, you'll have seen... Hello. So, you'll have seen in a vlog that I decided I was going to do Robyn Rambles in a rather informal type of way. Just because I talk better to my phone camera rather than an actual camera. You will also see that I'm in the same outfit. That's because I literally filmed the vlog just there. So I've decided what we'll be talking about from my new book. And we're going to be talking about the education system today. But more specifically the education system in Scotland. And just my opinions on it, because I don't know any other education system in the world. I only know my own. And I've only experienced my own, funnily enough, so we're just going to go with the Scottish one. Okay, exams. Aren't they lovely? Okay, my opinion on exams is I actually don't think they're that useful. That's just me personally, just because, like, you're not testing what someone's learned, because technically you've not taught them anything, you've just made them memorise a bunch of stuff. That's just how I look at classes and exams. Like, you haven't taught me anything, I've just had to memorise a load of shit that I'm not going to remember or use in the rest of my life. Like, biology. Thank you for telling me that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, which I didn't really get taught that, really. Well, I did, but it wasn't a big deal. Like, really wasn't. Photosynthesis, my bloody god, we spent so long on bloody plants. So I think that really pointless. Like, why do I need to know how a plant functions? I'm not a fucking plant. So fucking glad they can photosynthesize. I fucking can't. So, their biology means nothing to me. Like, yeah, we need them for oxygen and stuff, but cool. Like, how does my body turn oxygen into carbon? Is it dioxide? Yeah. How does my body do that? And they do kind of go over it with, like, this confusing, like, diagram and the circles and shit like that. So weird. But again, I don't really need to know how my body makes oxygen into carbon dioxide. I don't really need to know that, because it's not like my body's a computer. My body's never ever gonna turn around to me and go, sorry, lungs.exe isn't working, can you uninstall then reinstall the program? It's just gonna go, nope. Then I'm gonna end up in hospital. And see, unless I want to become a doctor, I really don't need to know how my lungs work. Just that oxygen, carbon dioxide. That's all I need to know. Do I hear a tree? Hello, you coming up? Come on. Thank you. I do enjoy our kisses. I don't need to have oh my. Thank you. Do you know, I think I will just continue the video this way. I think it'll be better for everybody if you just don't see my face. Chewy. Like, I can only use, like, maths as an example, but, like, maths, we learn Pythagoras theorem and trigonometry, differentiation, quadratic equations and all that stuff, but I haven't used any of that since I left. So, not saying that I shouldn't have learned it, just saying, yeah, teach it in classes, but don't test on it. Because I feel like I probably would have retained more of the information and would have felt better to make mistakes at it and not have felt as god awful about myself about the subject if I had known that it was only going to be like your add, subtract, multiply, divide, all that stuff that you were going to be tested on, because that stuff you do need to know, but the rest of it you really don't. So I think it's more of a case of just kind of look over what you actually need to go out into the world, like what should we really be testing on, and we should be testing on, like, just making sure that you can add, multiply and divide. But even at that, I'm saying testing, I don't even know if I would test. I don't know if maybe I would just teach in classes, and like your homework and like your classwork, like the work you get given in class to do on your own, that'll show what you know, because it shows what you know, and if you're not getting tested on it, you don't feel pressured into copying your classmates' work, so you'll be okay to make mistakes. Just that sort of thing. The other thing is, not everybody learns in the same way. which is something really important because schools are very sort of, you will listen, you will write, you will know. I don't. For my driving test, for example, my theory, it took me 3 times to pass it. I passed the multiple choice one the first time, but failed hazard perception the first time. Then the second time, I passed hazard perception and failed multiple choice. And the third time, obviously, I passed both. But I passed my practical driving, which is the one where you're out on the road with a, like, examiner. I passed that first time. So I learn better with practical rather than I do theory. And some people know theory better than they know practical. So teaching everybody in the same way is actually kind of stupid because not everybody learns in the same way. The next 2 points I'm going to talk about to wrap up the video kind of go together. Now, it's stress and a wee bit about college. The amount of stress that's put on students to pass the exams, you need them for the future. If you don't pass them, it's the end of the world. Look, see, if you fail a subject in high school and you really, really, really need that subject, look around, see if there is somewhere you can sit it in a college. You can go through the year again, wait for the exams to come back round and do it again. I understand if you're in England, oh my god, Shuey, you in that bloody bottle. I understand if you're in England it's different and it's really expensive, but here in Scotland it's not as expensive. So we do have this opportunity of, see if you fail it, cool, just go to college and reset the ones you failed. So see, the lead up to your exams, I think a good practice for schools and colleges and all that, for schools even, to do, is to allow kids to have this time to go, right, go research, or even at home, go research the subjects you're taking, right? Do you know what you want to do? Now, I didn't know what I wanted to do in my 4th year. I wanted to go into veterinary, then realised I didn't want to go into veterinary, then didn't actually decide on what I wanted to do until it was Christmas of my 6th year. So, like, a month before applications opened for college. So I was a wee bit on the verge of not doing anything. But, like, I think it should be something where you're like that, right, go away, research your subjects that you either need or the ones you like, or just everything you're sitting, and see if there's a college or a uni in your area that'll allow you to sit them if you fail them. And that might alleviate a bit of the stress. Knowing it isn't the end of the world if you don't pass. You'll be fine. Just breathe. Breathe. So, that is really all I have to say on that subject. I'm just going to move. Oh my. I don't know. I feel they're so stupid that the education system is meant to be something you enjoy and it's meant to be fun and things you'll remember for the rest of your life. But so many kids are getting so stressed about passing things and like failing, and if I don't pass this I'm going to die. Like, you're not, you'll be fine. Literally, don't worry about it. Like, I worried about it so much in high school, and looking back on it I'm like, that, why would I do that to myself? Honestly, you'll be fine. Don't take after me, but like, I failed higher English and higher maths in my 6th year of high school, and I only took 3 subjects in my 6th year. I took higher maths, higher English, and I repeated higher computing because I wanted a better grade in it. So I already had a C in higher computing before this, and I managed to put my C up to a B. So I technically only sat 2 new subjects, and the 2 new subjects I sat, I failed. But I wasn't devastated. I got an unconditional into the college I wanted into, which was the college I'm just leaving. So yeah, okay, I didn't have much to worry about. I didn't have a conditional to get. So if you've got a conditional to get, then yeah, okay, I can see why you're stressed at that, and I can see why you're kind of like, no, but I need it. Okay, fine. That's okay. You gonna say hello? Just chill, blah. Sound good. Okay, I guess that does it for this Robyn Rambles. I quite liked this, like I just kind of vented and it felt good. I liked it. I think I'll just do Robyn Rambles like this from now on. Maybe not like the lying down sort of thing with the chewy, but just kind of whatever. Might do it in the car sometimes because I cannot explain to you how much I rant in the car. Like, I'm forever ranting in that car. Oh. I now don't have college to go to though, so I don't know when I'm gonna rant. Oh my god. I'll see you later. Bye bye.